Now let's meet our 2021 women's basketball seniors. Our first senior guard is Miss Taylor Berger. Berger is a native of Bavensville, Kentucky. Is the daughter of Chris and Eddie Berger. After graduating from South Floyd High School, Berger has played 4 seasons with the Bears, appearing in 47 games, including 7 this season. Berger is a biology major and a member of the Tri Beta Biology Honor Society. She's earned all Mid-South Conference academic and Dean's List honors while at UPIKE. Taylor plans on pursuing a career in physical therapy upon graduation, and she is joined tonight by her mother, Chris, and sister, Tabitha. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Taylor Berger. Next up is senior Zaria Oye. Oye hails from Lafayette, Louisiana, is the daughter of Sharita and Louis Oye. Zaria spent 5 years with the women's basketball program after graduating from Academia High School in 2017. Oye has accumulated 117 points, 140 rebounds through 72 games in her career, and has a career field goal percentage of 41%. A member of the BSU club, Zaria is majoring in computer science with aspirations to find a job in the technology field. Zaria is escorted by her mother, Sharita. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Zaria Oye. Our final women's basketball senior is Miss Brianna Burbridge. Burbridge is the daughter of James and Tanya Burbridge and hails from Frankfort, Kentucky. Burbridge has had a prolific career with the Bears, racking up 1,269 points in 115 games over the course of 5 seasons. The 2-time All-Mid-South Conference selection is having her best season to date, averaging a double-double with 15 points and 10.5 rebounds per game. Burbridge accolades include 2 Mid-South Conference Player of the Week nods, an NAIA 3rd-team All-American pick. She was named the UPIKE Women's Basketball MVP and UPIKE Female Athlete of the Year in 2020. Academically, Brianna's efforts have earned her President's and Dean's List honors, as well as all Mid-South Conference Academic Award. Brianna is a member of the Black Student Union, the Chi Omicron Mu, and holds office as President of Psi Chi. Majoring in both psychology and communications, Brianna plans to attend graduate school for clinical psychology and aspires to become a clinical psychologist. Burbridge is joined tonight by her parents, James and Tanya Burbridge. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Brianna Burbridge. Also, awards being presented tonight by UPIKE President Dr. Burton Webb. Ladies and gentlemen, would you join me in another warm round of applause and a salute to your University of Pikeville seniors.
We'll also keep it down with Vernon and the PA announcer for the starting lineups for the Blue Raiders and the Bears.
Once again, fans, welcome to Senior Day. It's also Mid-South Conference action. Let's meet today's starting lineups. First, for our guests, the Lindsey Wilson Blue Raiders. Starting at forward, a 5'10" senior from Glasgow, Kentucky, number 1, Bree Glover. At guard, a 5'6" freshman from Hazard, Kentucky, number 4, Sydney Hall. At guard, a 5'7" senior from Gamaliel, Kentucky, number 10, Reagan Turner. At forward, a 5'10" junior from Lebanon, Tennessee, number 11, Malia Oldham. And at forward, a 5'9" junior from Oakland, Kentucky, number 12, Rosemary Jackson. The Blue Raiders. Lindsey Wilson is led by head coach John B. Wethington. And now your University of Pikeville Bears. Starting at guard, a 5'8" junior from Shepherdsville, Kentucky, number 3, Haley Free. At guard, a 5'9" sophomore from Wise, Virginia, number 21, Bailey Frazier. At forward, a 5'9" junior from Williamsburg, Kentucky, number 30, Sierra Feltner. At guard, a 5'8" freshman from Independence, Kentucky, number 32, Morgan Stamper. And at center, a 6'1" senior from Frankfort, Kentucky, number 52, Brianna Burbridge. The Bears. UPIKE is led by head coach Clifton Williams.
So really no surprises, Jeff, in the starting lineup. Again, a big game here, not only being senior day here for the Bears, but also again trying to climb the standings. We're talking about the Mid-South, and anytime you get an opportunity to get on the floor with a 13th ranked team in the country, it's an opportunity again to make your case even for an at-large bid potentially.
Yeah, it is. Every win's important, especially against these ranked teams. But you know, I know that Coach Williams and these Lady Bears are, you know, they're excited about getting a little revenge for that performance at Lindsey Wilson a few weeks ago.
As the Glover and Burbridge will jump, and Lindsey Wilson will battle for it. Stanford will control the tip for the Bears. Get over to Feltner. Kicks over to Free. Free hits with a couple dribbles. Over to Frazier out of the corner. Three's up and good. Looks like Jeff Campbell out of the corner. Bears leading this one 3-0.
That's a great ball movement. Starts on the right side, swings back to the left for the wide open three-point basket.
Sydney Hall had the basketball for the Blue Raiders. Bring it across the floor. Gets it over to number 10, Reagan Turner. Over to Oldham. Couple dribbles being guarded by Feltner. 15 on the shot clock. Turner's going to have the basketball in here in quite a bit today. Again, averaging 23 points per ball game. 5 on the shot clock. Gets a drive, kick over. That's Oldham. 3 out of the corner. That's shots up and good. 3 apiece.
Matching three-point baskets to start this thing off.
Lindsey Wilson is going to extend their man-to-man defense here. Burbridge being guarded by Glover. Looking for a cutting Frazier. No one get over to Feltner. Frazier tries the other side. Shots up off the back of the rim. No good. Glover gets a rebound. She's going to push for the Blue Raiders. Gets it to Turner. Turner stops. Kicks it over to Oldham. Her shot's up. No good. Rebounded by Morgan Stamper. Freshman out of Independence, Kentucky. Gets over to Feltner on the break. Takes a couple of steps. Lays up off. Nice soft off the the backboard. Bears leading this one 5-3.
Great job by Feltner running the floor. Catching that one and laying it in for the easy two-point basket.
Turner being guarded by Feltner. She has a tough task today. Gets it over to Jackson. Turner's going to drive. 15 on the shot clock. Jackson's going to drive. No, kick it back over to Turner from 3. Shots out the back rim, no good. Jackson gets the rebound. Look. Gets it over to Hall. Hall puts down a couple dribbles. 15 on the shot clock. Glover shots up, and it's good. We're tied at 5.
A little smooth-looking left-hand jump shot right there by Bree Glover.
So Free pass basketball over to Stamper. Give it to Feltner. Another one run their offense. Get back out to Haley Free. Burbridge comes up, set a screen. No, Free's going to go the other direction. Get over to Feltner. Feltner gets to the baseline. Gets over to Free. Free's three-point shots up. No good. Frazier gets a rebound. Didn't touch anything, so the shot clock would not reset. 10 on the shot clock already. Stamper over to Frazier. Frazier realizes the shot clock. Her shot's up off the back rim. No good. Glover with another rebound for the Blue Raiders, so she's going to push. The lefty will try to get rim to rim. Uses the right hand. Nice soft touch. Give her 4.
Coast to coast for Glover.
Haley Free will dribble the basketball in the front court here for the Bears. To Frazier. Stanford's going to set her a pick. Frazier 3. Shots up. Front of the rim, no good. Stanford battle for it. Feltner over to Burbridge. Burbridge, the senior, will go up strong. Off the backboard, no good. Glover with another rebound. That's 3 rebounds already for Bree Glover in this ballgame.
How many did you say she had at the game in Columbia?
21.
She's on pace for that here today.
7-5 Blue Raiders, 20 on the shot clock. Gets it back over to Jackson. Jackson drives till he gets Frazier. Lays off the glass nice and soft. Lindsey Wilson leading this one 9-5.
Really no help side defense right there for the Lady Bears as the ball reversed back to the right-hand side for the easy bucket.
Feltner controlling the basketball, being guarded by Oldham. Free, pass it over to Stanford. Stanford's baseline jumper is off the back rim, no good. Turner with the rebound. She's going to push. Being guarded by Feltner, beats Feltner to the glass. Shots up. Feltner's a nice block shot. Oldham will follow up the rebound. Might be off Bailey Frazier. It is. Got a couple substitutions coming from Blue Raiders. I didn't get those numbers, Jeff. Have you got those numbers coming in? I know it's Stevens.
00 and 21.
And Ison check in for the Blue Raiders. Gets over to Turner. Pulls up jumper. Boom. I tell you what, they're up at 11-5. Lindsey Wilson is very efficient offensively.
Yeah, you mentioned in the pregame, Gary, how they shoot a very high percentage offensively, and they're on on the way to doing that here again today.
Free, being guarded by Turner. Got 15 on the shot clock to the Frazier. Frazier's going to look to drive, gets all the way to the rim, off the backboard. Good. Bailey Frazier makes it 11-7, Lindsey Wilson.
Really needed that basket right there. It's been a while since we got one to go down.
5:45 to go here in the first quarter. 11-7 Blue Raiders. Turner. I'm sorry, that's not Turner. It's Stevens. Passes over. A rebound by Bailey Frazier. Haley Free goes behind the back. Some nifty dribbling. Gets in the front court. She can try to get off the glass. No, Burber's baseline jumper. Shots up. Good for the senior. 11-9 Blue Raiders.
Burbridge really using that short corner to her advantage, knocking down the 15-footer. Set up by penetration right there and a good kick.
Bears on a little 4-0 run. Close the gap to 2. Turner be guarded by Feltner. Gets over to Holdham. Glover's going to drive, get the freshman, and Morgan Stanford says, give me the basketball. Puts down a couple dribble. Haley Free, nice fast break. 6-0 run for the Bears. We're tied at 11.
Stamper set that up with the steal and then the assist.
All squared at 11 here. Reagan Turner will bring the basketball in the front court for Blue Raiders. Being guarded by Feltner. Looking for Stevens. Being guarded by Free. She's going to try to attack. Gets back over to Turner. 10 on the shot clock. Glover over to Oldham. Being guarded by Stamper now on the switch. Turner back door all the way to the rim. No good. Frazier try to get the rebound. Glover says, give me the basketball, and she scores another basket, 13-11.
Glover is a very nice basketball player. I'm very impressed with her here early on. The Bears are going to have to contain her to have a shot here this evening.
Glover's got 6 points, 4 rebounds here in the first quarter. Frazier going to use a screen from Stanford. Try to get all the way to the rim. She does. Shot doesn't go. Brianna Burbridge cleans it up. We're still tied at 13.
Another rebound and putback for the senior, Brianna Burbridge.
4 straight for the Bears. 4 straight for Burbridge for the Bears. 13-13. 4 minutes go here in the first quarter. Turner surveys the defense. Gets over to Oldham. Looks inside. Gets over to Glover. Inside to ice, and then the foul's going to be called on Bailey Frazier. Be her first, team's first, actually the first whistle we had of the game.
Very cleanly played game thus far.
So we're going to have a media timeout here with 3:51 to go here in the first quarter. We're tied to 13. You're watching Bears basketball on the UPIKE Sports Network. We'll send it back to the station. Welcome back to the University of Pikeville Gymnasium with 3:51 to go here in the first quarter. We're tied at 13. And, Jeff, we were talking about it during the commercial break there. Bree Glover off to a fast start for the Blue Raiders. 6 points, 4 rebounds here in the first quarter.
I was watching her warm up, and, you know, you can't really tell a whole lot about a player when they're warming up. But I sort of could with Glover. You could tell that she's very athletic, a very nice touch. She's left-handed. I think for whatever reason, players that are left-handed are a little more difficult to guard, and she's really doing some damage here early on.
I also want to go to the line for the Blue Raiders, shooting 2 shots, 84% on the season from the free throw line. And she looked like it on that first one. Give the Blue Raiders a 14-13 lead. Reed and Oye will check in for the Bears. Awesome makes both of them and gives the Blue Raiders a 15-13 lead. Number 24, Olivia Perry, will check in for the Blue Raiders. Along with number 4, Sydney Hall was already in the game. My apologies. Feltner gets the free throw line, gives the Burbridge. For the Oye. Oye puts down a couple dribbles. Gives it to Reed. Reed looks for the shot now. She's going to drive. Looking for help. Feltner got 10 on the shot clock. Oye was going to attack. Now over to Feltner to the baseline. Gets all the way to the rim. Shots up, no good. Doesn't draw anything. Burbridge gets a rebound. Shots up, no good. Still battling for the basketball inside. Reed will come up with us, hit her feet. No pass over to Frazier. We're going to call a 3-second violation. As Burbridge was inside there, Jeff, I think that was a good call. Burbridge was just battling for the rebound and just never did reestablish himself outside the paint.
Probably was a good call, just not one you see very often anymore.
So Glover will check back in for Blue Raiders, and
I think you give Lindsey Wilson's coach John Wethington credit with that call. He was right there in the referee's ear.
He'll helping him out, counting for him. Glover gets over to Stevens. Stevens looking. Sydney Hall sets her a pick. Hoye will be guarding Stevens. Hoye with a block. Nice job. Ison shots up no good off the front of the rim. Frazier will get it over to Feltner. Gets over to Reed. Reed's attacking. Gets all the way to the rim. Shots up. Nope, they're going to call this one on the floor.
Bodies everywhere.
So we got number 10, Reagan Turner, her first, team's first. Julia Parker check in for the Bears, replacing Bailey Frazier.
Good job by Reed right there, pushing the pace, trying to get to the basket to make something positive happen for UPIKE.
15-13, 2:54 to go. Lindsey Wilson leading this one so far. Parker used the Hoye pick over to Reed. Reed sets her feet. No, Parker shots up, and then good. Bears first lead today, 16-15. And she was the 16th Region Player of the Year last year.
Reed and Parker running a little two-man game there, so to speak.
Hall gets it over to Turner. Turner back over to Ison. Back to Turner. She's going to attack. Nope. Kicks it back over to Sydney Hall. Shots up. Good. 18-16, Lindsey Wilson.
Knew that one was good before it left her hands. Hall, that's her first three-point basket of the game.
40% on the season. Feltner's going to attack at Burbridge. Short corner. Shots up. Good. Count it.
Burbridge really making a living in that short corner there. Another 15-footer for her.
She's up to 6 on the afternoon. We're tied at 18 with 2 minutes to go. Up and down basketball right now. Very efficient basketball.
It is two very good basketball teams here, two well-coached teams, and been treated to a dandy thus far.
Oh, yeah, well, good. Nice steal on the inside. They try to get the Glover, unable to do so. Feltner throws it up to Reed. Reed runs it down, gets it back over to Feltner. They're going to run the offense. Julia Parker's going to attack. Gets over to Oye. Her shot's up in the corner, up offside of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Hall. She's going to push for the Blue Raiders. Being picked up by Feltner. Try to get all the way to the rim. Feltner cuts off the path. Gets over to Steven. Steven gets all the way to the rim. Shots up and good. 20-18, Blue Raiders.
Stevens getting deep on the penetration. No help side from UPIKE, and she puts it in for the easy layup.
Reed with a Burbage screen here. He gets to the free throw line. Pass into Burbage is stolen by Stevens. Now she's going to push. 20-18 Blue Raiders. Minute 15 to go in the first quarter. Stevens gets all the way to the rim. May go away with a walk. Shots off the backboard good. 22-18 Lindsey Wilson.
I thought she may have traveled there as well. She faked the pass to the shooter in the corner. Took that extra step, laid it in, but no call.
We're under a minute to play here in the first quarter. 22-18 Lindsey Wilson. Reed over to Burbage. Burbage looking inside to Oye. Shots up off the backboard, good. Difference in their first two of the afternoon, 22-20, Lindsey Wilson.
A little high-low there with Burbridge and Hoye for the easy bucket to cut the lead to 2.
Stevens is going to dribble out 20 on the shot clock, got 35 on the game clock. Uses a screen from Sydney Hall. Sydney Hall sets her feet, shots up off the back rim, bounces a couple of times, no good. Glover with the rebound, her 5th rebound in the first quarter, misses a shot. Burbridge says, give me the basketball. Now she's going to try to go to coast to coast. Kicks out to Parker. Parker squares her shoulders, sets her feet no good off the front of the rim. Burbridge with another rebound, up and in. Give Burbridge 8 here in the first quarter. We're tied at 22.
The senior Brianna Burbridge going to work for Coach Williams and the Lady Bears.
5 on the game clock. Hall gets all the way to the rim. Falls through to give Lindsey Wilson a 24-22 lead after 1 quarter to the play. The Blue Raiders leading this one 24-22. We'll send it back to the station for a commercial break. You're watching Bears basketball on the UPIKE Sports Network. Welcome back to the University of Pikeville Gymnasium. After 1 quarter of play, Lindsey Wilson leading this one 24-22. very efficient basketball, Jeff, in that first quarter.
It was. And, you know, I think the pace of play was an important key for both of these teams. And I think both teams are happy with the pace of play thus far. You know, if Lindsey's able to keep that up, UPIKE may want to slow it down a little bit, but UPIKE matching on punch for punch thus far.
Austin get over to Oldham. Gets over to Turner. Being guarded by Reed now. Parker will guard Hall. Taylor Berger checks in for the Lady Bears on senior day, going to Oldham. Got 7 on the shot clock. Oldham going to take the glass, and she does. Lays up nice, soft touch, 26-22, Lindsey Wilson.
Lindsey just trying to isolate right now, trying to find those one-on-one matchups, and they're able to penetrate and get to the basket just like they did that time.
Reed start the offense for the Bears. Go for Julia Parker, looking for Oye. Nope, she's going to swing it back over to Reed. Reed sets her feet. Over to Haley Free. Got 12 on the shot clock. Gets it back over to Reed. She's going to try to get to the paint. Stops, goes, gets over to Oye. Nice pick and roll. I think they're going to call number 12, Rosemary Jackson, for the foul. It is on Jackson. Be her first team's first here in the second quarter. Oye on the season from the free throw line. She hasn't made a free throw yet on the season.
It was a nice setup by Reed that time, using the pick from Hoyer and then delivering the pass to her on time and in a position for her to score or get fouled, and she was obviously fouled on that play.
Glover will check back in for the Blue Raiders. Hoyer off the side of the rim, no good. Remains 26-22. She'll have one more, puts down 2 dribbles, spins the basketball, bends the knees, high shot. Looks good there, 26-23. Blue Raiders lead this one. Hall get the basketball in to Reagan Turner, who will bring it across the half-court line. 9 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Lindsey Wilson leading this one 26-23. Jackson over to Oldham, being guarded by Berger. Berger forces Oldham a nice shot there, 28-23, I'm sorry. Oldham kind of took it to the glass, laid it up nice and soft off the backboard.
Back-to-back possessions for Oldham, doing that same thing, being able to get to the glass and finish for Lindsey Wilson.
Free over to Reed, gets to the free throw line, gets to Oye. Picks it back up, got 12 on the shot clock. Behind the back dribble, nice crafty move. It's going to go stolen by Oldham. She'll give it to Sydney Hall. Lindsey Wilson looks to run. They don't have numbers. Got to stop the basketball. They don't do. Sydney Hall gets all the way to the rim, 30-23. They've outscored the Bears 8-1 in the last few minutes of this ballgame.
I think all 8 points coming from pretty much layups.
Reed, 3 from the corner. The elbow is no good. Turner with a rebound. Got a little confusion who was going to grab the rebound. But they come up with it. 8 minutes to go here in the second quarter, 30-23. Lindsey Wilson leading this one. Jackson working against Haley Free. Trying to get to Sydney Hall, being guarded by Alexis Reed. AJ tried to cut her off. Hall gets all the way to the free throw. To the glass. Jackson up and under. Shots up. Good. He will call it off the glass. On Haley Free. It'd be her team's first here in the second quarter.
So this 8-0, 10-0 run now for Lindsey Wilson. All of those points have come inside the paint. So UPIKE here in the second quarter really going to have to look at keeping the ball, making Lindsey Wilson shoot from further out on the perimeter.
Jackson 80% from the free throw line. She makes that shot. It's 33-23. Lindsey Wilson largest lead of the day. Stevens will check in for Reagan Turner. So on the floor for the Bears, you have Feltner, Free, Berger, Oye, and Parker. Brianna Burbridge will check back in for the Bears at the next dead ball. 20 on the shot clock. Free working against Jordan Stevens. Feltner tries it to glass. Nice pass over to Berger. Berger, nice post move. Up and under, been blocked by Jackson. And Lindsey Wilson definitely control this basketball game right now. Jackson will be working against Oye. Over to Sydney Hall, puts down a couple dribbles, gets all the way to the glass. Nice pass for Bree Glover, up and good, 35-23, Lindsey Wilson. Coach Clifton Williams has given me a timeout. So with 7:17 to go here in the second quarter, Lindsey Wilson leading this from 35-23. You're watching Bears basketball on the UPIKE Sports Network. Welcome back to the University of Pikeville Gymnasium. 7:17 to go here in the second period. 35-23. Lindsey Wilson leading this one, Jeff, and it's been a 13-1 run for Lindsey Wilson in the last 3 minutes.
Important possession right here for the Lady Bears. They need something positive to go their way on the offensive end.
Feltner working, gets over to Haley Free, up and under, off the backboard, no good. Because I think it'll be Jordan Stevens will be whistled for the foul. Second here in the second period. That'll send Haley Free to the free throw line. 83% from the free throw line on the season. Got 2 points and 2 rebounds on the afternoon. Serenity Turnbull will check in for the Bears as well. Free shots up and rolls in. Give her 35-24.
Well, that's definitely something positive for the Lady Bears, getting a free throw and hopefully 2 to go down.
Free second shot off the back rim, no good. Rebounded by Reagan Turner. She's going to push. Burbridge check back in for the Lady Bears as well. Pass up and good. And it's going to be on number 11. That's Oldham with another basket for the Blue Raiders, 37-24.
Lindsey Wilson just doing a better job running the floor. UPIKE have to work on that transition defense.
Turnbull sets a screen for Parker. Gets it over to Feltner. Feltner's three off the wing is good. 37-27 Blue Raiders.
Needed that one. Now we need some stops here on defense. Shore things up, get a stop and a rebound. And
Feltner's up to 5 on the afternoon. They get over to Glover. Glover to Oldham, being guarded by Freak. Get over to Stevens, being guarded by Parker. Turnbull guarding Glover. Glover's working with that left hand. Get to Oldham. Get over to Jackson, working against Burbridge. 9 on the shot clock. Shots up by Oldham, no good off the back of the rim. Glover with another rebound, stolen by Haley Free. Feltner out on the break, all by herself. She'll lay it off the glass, good. 37-29, give Feltner 7 on the afternoon.
Nice little run for the Lady Bears here, cutting this lead to back down.
Yeah, so we got Stevens working against Julia Parker here. Ossinger check back in for the Blue Raiders, next dead ball. Turner gets all the way to the paint, gives over to Jackson, 15 on the shot clock. Glover is going to be fouled by Feltner.
And that's probably not a bad foul by Feltner because Lindsey Wilson had a layup had she not committed that foul.
Feltner's first, team second in the second period. You have Ison and Hall check back in for the Blue Raiders, replacing Jackson and Oldham. Turner over to Ison, who just checked back in off the front of the rim, no good. Turner with another rebound. Feltner trying to guard her off the front of the rim. Glover with another rebound. Relentless in there. Burbridge affects that shot, gets a rebound as well. Gonna give it to Julie Parker, who's gonna push. Stop and pop three. Shots up off the back rim, no good. Glover with another rebound. Relentless on the backboard. And she's gonna try to go coast to coast. And they're gonna call Burbridge with a reach, I believe. It is. I'm sorry, Jeff.
Oh, you're fine. She definitely reached across. I didn't see contact, but the official obviously had a better view than I did.
So Burbridge's first, team's third here in the second period. But Glover is relentless on that backboard, offensive end and the defensive end as well. There's a reason why she averages 10 points, 10 rebounds per ball game.
She's definitely well on her way to do that this afternoon.
Turner over to Hall with 14 on the shot clock. Hall working against Free. Free tried to get try to block the shot, but got Hall on the wrist. It'll be Free's first, team's fourth. That's going to send Hall to the free throw line. Her first trip, Hall is 85% from the free throw line. She's already up to 7 points on the afternoon. Rattles around, comes out, 37-29, 5:01 to go here in the second period.
Hall averaging 10 a game for Lindsey Wilson, and definitely well on her way to get that.
That's her 8th point on the afternoon, 38-29. Lindsey Wilson. Oldham will check back in, replacing Glover for the Blue Raiders.
Well-deserved break for Glover. She's worked hard on the boards this first half.
Feltner will throw the basketball into Free. Free look over to Coach Williams what kind of play he wants to run. Stamper will check in for the Bears at the next dead ball. Free over to Julia Parker. Gets over to Burbridge and to Turnbull. Ball goes through her hands. Stevens will pick it up. Now she's going to push for Blue Raiders. Working, gets over to Oldham. Oldham may got away with the walk. Nope, the official said no, sir. Shuffle those feet.
I thought she had gotten away with it, but
So
Good call by several officials. There was more than one whistle to blow that possession.
in front of the officials and behind the officials. I think coach was helping out there too. Stamper will check back in for the Bears, replacing Turnbull. Stamper will get over to Feltner. Gets over the free. Tries to get to the rim. Over to the Feltner. Feltner comes up. Shots up. Good. 38-32. Lindsey Wilson leading this one.
Feltner gets her feet set. She makes it look easy.
Feltner on the season is 36% from the deep, and she made that one look easy. 38-32, closest the Bears have been in a long time. Stevens working against Free. Stevens gets all the way to the rim. Shots up, no good. Nice rebound, Brianna Burbage. She's going to push. Gets out to Feltner. Feltner beats all the defense down, and she's going to be fouled at the rim. That's going to be on number 11, Melisha Oldham.
Feltner really giving the Lady Bears a spark here in this second quarter.
So you got Glover checking back in for Lindsey Wilson, replacing Stevens, and Frazier checking back in for the Bears, replacing Julia Parker. You got Feltner going to the line. Feltner is a 73% free throw shooter on the season. And she's up to 9 points on the, her 8 point on the afternoon. Coming to the game, averaging 10. And rattles around, falls in, shooters roll, 38-34. Lindsey Wilson leading this one. The Bears have battled back here, Jeff.
Yeah, cut the lead to 4 in about the last 4 minutes.
Hit Hall bringing it down, working against Frazier. Gets over to Reagan Turner. Turner, back over to Hall, left to Oldham.
Big defensive possession right here for the Lady Bears.
Bears switching everything on top. Also working against Burbage. Gets over to Turner. Baseline jumper. Shots up off the backboard. No good. We're going to call it an over-the-back violation against Lindsey Wilson. I'm not sure it's against Oldham, I believe. That'll be her second, team's fourth here in the second period. Jackson will check back in, replacing Oldham for the Blue Raiders. 38-34. And Jeff, the Bears have done a good job kind of weathering the storm. Really, I think the turning point was when Burbage come back in the ball game. It gave that a little bit more presence on the backboard.
Presence on the backboard, and really, her ability to score down low is she draws a lot of attention.
Frazier back over to Free. Free's looking at Burbage on the inside, being guarded by Glover. That's a nice battle on the inside. They're going to have Glover called for the push.
Glover, as athletic as she is, really has a hard time guarding Burbage down low. Brianna got her on her hip there, and the only way she could defend it was hold her and try to reach around to knock the ball loose.
Burbage's first triple in the afternoon, 72% free throw shooter on the season. First shot's up good, 38-35. Lindsey Wilson leading this one. Burbage is up to 9 points and 6 rebounds, and Glover's got 8 points, 8 rebounds. Two of the better post players in the Mid-South Conference. Burbage will bend the knees. Nice high arcing shot back the rim, no good. Glover gets another rebound. She may be a double-double in the first half where it's over. 38-35, Lindsey Wilson. Jackson waits on Glover to come down. Smart idea.
Yeah, I would wait till she was in there before I shot it because, if you miss it, she's going to more than likely grab it and put it back in.
Jackson over to Ison, being guarded by Burbage. Over to Hall. Glover will be in work again, and Stanford guarding Glover. Turner's going to try to get to glass. Stamper with a rejection, 2 on the shot clock. Hall rises up, shots offside rim, no good. Stamper with a rebound, she throws it back in bounds. Jackson chases down for the Blue Raiders. Over to Ison, back over to Hall. Hall gets all the way to the rim, gets it back up to Turner, free throw line, jumper good, 40-35. There's a reason why she averages 23 points per ball game.
She's right there on the spot to receive that pass and knock it down, but UPIKE's inability to secure that defensive rebound led to those 2 points for Lindsey Wilson.
Free, drives in, gets over to Feltner. Feltner's driving, and she's going to get to Burbage. Burbage, 3-point shots up. Back of the rim, no good. Frazier goes high for the rebound. They'll reset the offense here with 15 on the shot clock. 2:05 to go in the second quarter, 40-34, Lindsey Wilson. Frazier gets on a couple of dribbles. Now she's going to drive. Left-handed off the glass. Good. 40-37.
Nice left-handed take that time by Frazier. Soft touch off the glass.
Give her 7. Hall gets over to Ison, being guarded by Feltner. Nice spin move. Gets to Sydney Hall. She's being guarded by Burbage. Over to Turner. Back over to Ison. Nice movement from the Blue Raiders on offense. Sydney Hall gets all the way to the rim. Left-handed layup, no good. Burbage with another rebound. Now she's going to push. Left-handed pass gets to Haley Free. 25 on the shot clock. She's going to attack. Over to Feltner. Feltner rises up, 3-point shot. It's good. They're tied at 40.
Great transition offense by the Lady Bears. A couple good passes, players directing traffic, and then the knockdown three to tie this one up.
Feltner's in double figures. We're tied up 40. Minute 15 go here in the second period. Awesome free throw line. Baseline jumper, no good. Bailey Frazier, strong rebound there. He gets over to Sierra Feltner and back over to Morgan Stamper. Kayla Stamper. My apologies, it's Morgan Stamper. Bailey Frazier. Shots up. No good. Hit up the top of the backboard. My apologies. I went to school with Kayla Stamper. This is Morgan Stamper. I'm sorry. So Burbridge and Free will check out for the Bears. Oye will check in along with Reed will check in for and Perry will check back in for the Blue Raiders. Under a minute to go.
Nice little run by the Lady Bears to tie this thing up.
Stevens working against Reed. Turner's going to attack. Oye will cut her off at the baseline. And the pass goes. It costs the midcourt line. May got what with a push. I think that's a good call. It's going to be on Reed.
Yeah, I think there was definitely contact there. Not a very popular call here in downtown Pikeville, Kentucky on this lovely Saturday afternoon. But
they send Stevens to the free throw line. She'll shoot 2 shots, 79% on the season. We're tied at 40 with 39 seconds to go here in the second period. First shot's up and good.
Coach Williams with Burbridge out of the game to give her a little extra rest before halftime.
Stevens will make both of them 42-40. 39 seconds to go. Glover's out of the game right now as well. Maybe time to take against foul trouble for both of them. Feltner, long pass over to Reed. Reed sets her feet. No, she's going to drive. Nice little runner. We're tied to 42. Entertaining first half of basketball.
Yes, it is. Nice little floater by Reed there, coming from the left side back to the middle.
Reed's first basket of the afternoon. Turner gets over to Jackson, being guarded by Frazier. Hyson, Oye takes all the way to the basket. Oye athletic enough to affect that shot. Perry shots up and good. 44-42, only 5 seconds to go. Got to get it in. Feltner's going to take a push. Half court heave, shots up, no good. And at halftime, Lindsey Wilson leading this one 44-42. Should be an entertaining second half of basketball here as well. 44-42 Blue Raiders, and the Bears will get the basketball first here, Jeff, and here we go. Feltner worked the basketball in, a little zone defense here by Lindsey Wilson. Kicks over to Free to Burbridge to the baseline. Kicks back over to Feltner. Feltner's looking inside, trying to digest his zone. Feltner, nice fadeaway jumper, tied to 44.
Started off the third quarter the way she finished the second with a 2-point basket. Give her 17 on the night.
Only on 8 shots as well. That's efficiency. They turn her over to Hall, over to Oldham, over to Glover. Being guarded by Stamper. Man-to-man defense by the Bears. Free, guarding Hall. Feltner, guarding Turner. Glover gets all the way to the rim. Stamper tries to deny the shot. The Glover's too strong. Up and in for Reed Glover, 46-44.
Lindsey Wilson runs that ISO play to that left side, and where Glover's left-handed, she's hard to contain over there and able to put that one in.
She's up to double figures with 10 points. Feltner gets inside to Stamper. Stamper tries to return the favor. Jackson denies a shot. A couple of shots go up. No, nobody get the rebound. Jackson's going to push out the Blue Raiders, though. Gets to the free throw line, back to a trailing Glover. Glover loses. I want to say a 3-second violation on Blue Raiders. I thought maybe a walk on Glover, but you had Jackson on the inside there kind of waiting to see what Glover's going to do with the basketball and gets called for camping out in the lane.
Either way, the Lady Bears come out there with the possession and need a bucket here.
Blue Raiders switch over to a man-to-man defense this trip. Feltner working. Feltner, travel, it's blocked by Jackson at the rim. Turner over to Oldham. 3 out of the corner. Shots up good. 49-44 Blue Raiders.
Oldham got deep in that corner with her feet set, and that one was good as soon as it left her hands.
Makes her second 3 on the afternoon. She comes in the game only shooting 27% from deep, but she's a much better shooter than that this afternoon. 49-44 Blue Raiders. Frazier rises up. 3 off the front of the rim, no good. Free, try to get the rebound, unable to do so. Sydney Hall going to push Blue Raiders. Working against Feltner. Over to Oldham. She tries the other side. Shots up off the front rim. No good. Free goes high for a rebound. Nice strong two-handed rebound. Gets over to Frazier. She's going to push. Gets all the way to the rim. Up and under. Nope. She's going to call it Sarah Feltner. Shots up anything. Jackson gets the rebound. Turner's going to leak out. Layup is up and good. I believe that she becomes the all-time leading scorer in Lindsey Wilson history on that layup.
Well, and give her credit. She beat everybody back, got out ahead, run the floor, and that may be her easiest two in her career.
Free rises up from free throw line. Jumper is good. 51-46. Lindsey Wilson leading this one. Congratulations, Reagan Turner. Quite an accomplishment. Historical program at Lindsey Wilson. Oldham driving against Burbridge over to Turner. Turner, she continues that journey for more points. 54-46, Lindsey Wilson.
She's just trying to make it harder for somebody else to catch her at this point.
I was going to say, for those last two trips, they kind of contained her in that first half, and she's like, no, they didn't, Gary. Now Bree Glover gets her hands on it. Turnover, free, knocks it away to Hall. Hall's going to corral it, drives to the paint. Feltner trying to guard her. Turner working against Stamper. Stamper's going to be called for the foul. It'll be Stamper's first foul of the afternoon. First team foul in the third period. That was send Turner to the free throw line. Turner's first trip on the season is 87% from the free throw line.
Lindsey Wilson doing here at the start of the third quarter what they did to start the second quarter. Trying to stretch this lead out to double figures.
55-46. Outscored the Bears 11-2 so far in the third period. Turner bends the knee, spins the basketball, holds the release, good looking shooter. 56-46. Be a timeout, be a 30-second timeout, and the work will be a full. We're going to send it back to the station for commercial break. You're watching Bears basketball on the University of Pikeville Sports Network. Welcome back to the University of Pikeville Gymnasium with 6:46 to go here in the third period. Lindsey Wilson, Jeff, has stretched that 2-point halftime lead out to a 10-point lead here in the third period.
Yeah, and I'm sitting here sort of scratching my head wondering how it happened because it happened so fast. I mean, a couple of wide open layups, a couple threes, and a couple free throws, and what turned into a very well played game for UPIKE to be right there with the number 13 team in the country, and now all of a sudden you're down 10, and you really have to claw back and fight your way back in this thing again.
You talked about it. It's kind of beginning of that second period. Same thing happened. The Bears battled back. Now they got to do the same exact thing. Zone defense by the Blue Raiders. Free over to Feltner. Back over to Free. Frazier from the corner. Shots up. No good. Outside of the rim. Austin get the rebound. Get over to Sydney Hall. Blue Raiders are going to push. Hall's going to get to the rim. Give it over to Turner. Turner back over to Hall. Hall being guarded by Free. Over to Oldham. She's going to drive. Pick from Turner. All the way to the glass. Blocked by Bailey Frazier. Free comes up with the basketball. The Bears going to try to push. Get over to Frazier.
Got
They need a basket. Frazier up and under. Shot won't go. I think this foul's going to be called on Reagan Turner, though. It is going to be on Turner. It'll be her second. Team's first. I'll send Frazier to the free throw line. Be her first trip of the afternoon. Frazier on the season's 95%.
Well, I'm not going to say anything because I'll jinx her.
56-47. Rick Bentley says it's not a broadcaster jinx. It's called being prepared, is what Rick Bentley said last week.
Sounds like something Rick Bentley would say.
And both of them good, 56-48. Frazier's up to 10 on the afternoon.
If Lindsey Wilson's going to stay in that zone, that's going to provide opportunities for three-point shots from UPIKE, and we'll see if they can knock some of those down here in the last 6 minutes of the third quarter.
Running a triple screen here for Turner. Got 15 on the shot clock, 56-48. Lindsey Wilson. Bears going to a little zone defense here. Looks like Lindsey Wilson took a long time to try to dissect what the defense is. Over to Oldham. Open free throw line jumper. Shots up off the back rim. No good. Rebounds fall for it. Stanford, the freshman, come out of there. I'm impressed the way she rebounds the basketball. Frazier is going to tack Oldham to the glass. Shots up, no good. It's going to be called on Oldham. Be her third.
Frazier will get to go back to the line for 2 more.
Stevens will check in for the Blue Raiders. And she'll replace Oldham. Oldham, first player in the game to have 3 fouls. Frazier in the afternoon, 11 points, 3 rebounds. Make that 12 rebounds. I mean, for 12 points. 56-49, 5:34 to go here in the third period. Bounces the basketball a couple times. Holds the release, 56-50. A little 4-0 run here, Jeff, and it's really started with drawing the fouls, making the free throws, and getting a stop down here and getting a defensive rebound.
Being aggressive and pushing the ball in transition as well. UPIKE not going to go quietly here.
Glover over to Austin. She's trying to go, works inside. Shots up no good. Burbridge with another rebound. She gets it out to Frazier. Looks very familiar. 3-on-1 break. Frazier over to Felton. Felton rises up. Shots good for good. 56-52.
Good transition basketball offensively there by UPIKE, and made that look easy.
I'm sorry, Feltner's up to 19. 56-52. 5 minutes go in the third period. Stevens looking over to Turner. Turner gets over to Hall. Bears staying in that zone defense. Ison, I thought she may turn to basketball, but she did. Reed comes up with it. She's checked in for the last time out for the Bears. Reed gets over to Feltner. Feltner gets the baseline, gets into Burbridge. Burbridge up strong off the backboard. 56-40 to 54. 8-0 run by the Bears.
Burbridge doing a good job running the floor and was rewarded there by Feltner, and she makes that look awful easy.
I tell you what, with 4:40 to go here in the third quarter, 56-54. Lindsey Wilson leading this one. We'll send it back to the station for a commercial. You're watching Bears basketball on the UPIKE Sports Network. Welcome back to the University of Pikeville Gymnasium with 4:40 to go here in the third period. 56-54. Lindsey Wilson leading this one. And Jeff, it's been a game run here in the third period. Lindsey Wilson started off on the run now that the UPIKE on the current 8-0 run to close within 2.
Yeah, it is, and it, obviously we think it's offensively, but it, a little bit to do with the defense as well. UPIKE switched to a zone, took away some easy looks from Lindsey Wilson. We're able to get some rebounds, and then score in transition before Lindsey Wilson could get back and set up their zone defense.
That last bucket by Brianna Burbridge put her in double figures once again on the season. 11.7 rebounds on the afternoon for the senior. Jackson over to Turner. Hall from the corner. Shots up off the side of the rim, no good. 2 Blue Raiders come up with it. And guess who? Bree Glover with another rebound, another basket. 58-54. Lindsey Wilson leading this one.
It gives her a double-double. That was her 10th rebound and her 10th point here on the afternoon.
Reed working over to Feltner. Look at the zone defense by the Blue Raiders. Feltner's going to attack the free throw line over to Burbridge. Burbridge gets all the way to the rim. Left-hand layups. Shots no good. Stamford battle for the rebound. Off Jackson's hands. The Bears will keep the basketball 10 on the shot clock.
It's a good take by Burbridge. Just not able to get the shot to fall. But the Lady Bears will retain possession underneath their own basket.
Riggett will trigger it inbounds here for the Bears on the baseline. Looking for Frazier. A lot of movement. Reed unable to get it in. We're going to call a 5-second violation. There's a couple of cuts, and Coach Williams is talking to Frazier, pointing in the other direction. Maybe there's been a little miscommunication there. Once you saw a couple of cuts, they was unable to get the basketball in bounds. I knew the Bears were in trouble. Turner brings the ball across the half-court line for the Blue Raiders. Bears stay in that zone defense, very active in the zone. Jackson from the baseline, shots up good, 60-54.
That short corner area where Jackson made that shot from is a weak spot in most zones, and she found it and was able to deliver for Lindsey Wilson.
Feltner all the way to the glass, but she's going to be called for an offensive foul. Coach Williams doesn't agree with the call. That'll be Feltner, her first on the afternoon, team second here in the third period, 60-54. Lindsey Wilson on a 4-0 run and have the basketball.
Need a stop right here if you're the Lady Bears.
Turner being guarded by Felton. Look at the Bears have switched to a man-to-man defense, Jeff. Turner over to Hall. Reed's able to come to the steal. She leads this team in steals on the season. Rises up. The shot's no good. But she's going to be fouled by Reagan Turner.
give Reed a lot of credit. She sniffed that play out, was able to shoot the gap, intercept the pass, and draw the foul on the other end.
That'll be Turner's third on the afternoon, team's third in the third period. Reed will go to the line shooting 2 shots. Reed's first trip of the afternoon to the free throw line, 84% on the season. That's her 39th steal of the season.
Well, she's very active defensively, and obviously a smart basketball player. See, the people that get a lot of steals, they can see that play develop and are able to anticipate where that pass is going, and that's exactly what Reed did on that play previously.
Give her 4. She's 2 of 2 from the free throw line on the season, 84%. Bears close that lead to 4. Stay in that zone defense. No, they're going to match up man-to-man here this time. Feltner guarding Oldham. Frazier guarding Jackson. Kick over to Stevens from the corner. Shots up good. 63-56. Lindsey Wilson. Stevens got 9.
Stevens finding the spot in that corner.
She is 48% from the season. I'm sorry, Jeff, from deep. She looked like it though on that shot too.
At this level, shooters get their shoulders square and not a whole lot of defensive pressure. They're going to make you pay.
Frazier's layup off the glass, no good. Ball is on the floor. You're going to call a traveling violation. You're going to call it on the Oldham. So the Bears will get possession back. Look like Feltner will trigger the ball inbounds for the Bears. Trailing 63-56 here in the third quarter, 2:44 to go. Feltner will try to get inside. Bears having trouble once again, gets inside the Stamper. Stamper turned. Magot with a walk. No, the official said, yes, she did. She shuffled her feet. So back-to-back traveling violations, one for Lindsey Wilson, one for UPIKE.
Lindsey Wilson on a 5-0 run since the 5-second call when we weren't able to get the ball in bounds. And now defensively, we're at a spot we need a big stop right here.
So you got Burbridge on Turner. Reed guarding Steven. Steven gets all the way to the glass. Ball gets blocked. Turner, free throw line, jumper. Back rim, no good. Burbridge goes high for the rebound. I think she got tripped, or maybe on Jackson.
Bodies all over the floor. Anxious to see who this one's on.
It is on Jackson. That'd be her second foul. Team's fourth in the third period. Hall checked back in for replacing Jackson. Oye will check in for the Bears. Julia Parker will check in for the Bears. Stamper and Parker for the Bears. So you have Feltner, Reed, Oye, Burbridge, and Parker on the floor for the Bears. First time today, Oye and Burbridge have been on the floor together for UPIKE. Reed gets over to Oye. Gets over to Feltner. Feltner, 15 on the shot clock. Tries to get inside. Ball is stolen by Eisen. Puts down a couple dribble. Gets over to Stevens. Now she gets to Sydney Hall. 63-56 with 1:55 to go here in the third period.
Looks like Feltner just lost the ball trying to get it inside to Burbridge.
Turner being guarded by Parker. Guard Glover. Glover, nice take to the rim. Shots off the back rim, no good. She gets the steal. I'm impressed by her game. Eisen over to Sydney Hall. She's going to kick it over to Stevens. Back to Eisen. Bears switching everything. Eisen back over to Stevens. Shots up. Back to rim, no good. Rebound by Oye. He brings the basketball down. The guard's able to come up with it. We have a jump ball. Jump ball go to the possession area. And stay with Lindsey Wilson with 20 on the shot clock. So with 1:27 to go here in the third period, Lindsey Wilson leading this one 63-56. Right now, Jeff, seems like Lindsey Wilson's getting all the 50-50 balls.
They really are. UPIKE has their hands on it, not catching it clean, not able to secure it, and Lindsey Wilson getting those extra possessions right now.
Turner loses the basketball, gets over to Hall. She's going to drive against Feltner. 13 on the shot clock. Hall back over to Stevens, being guarded by Parker. Turns Parker around. Nice move. Stevens gets to the glass. No good off the front of the rim. Burbridge comes to the rebound. Gets out the Reed. Reed gets up front of the pack. She stops. She pops. Shots up. Good. A.J. Reed, 63-59.
Great shot by A.J. Reed right there. Stopping in transition. Knowing if she misses, Burbridge is trailing her and Hoyer. So a very effective and efficient shot, and she gets it to go.
Reed's up to 7 on the afternoon. 63-59, under a minute to play in the third quarter. Burbridge guarding Sydney Hall. Going to get in over to Ice on the baseline. They switch. The ball may be off of her leg. Reed's able to save it in bounds to Feltner. Feltner's going to push. Let's see if they try to run the offense here. The offense to get to Burbridge on the inside. Shots blocked. Gets the rebound. Shots up, no good. Now Lindsey Wilson can be able to get the last shot. No, Reagan Turner leaks out. Shots up good. 65-59. You got 20 on the game clock, so the Bears can still get a shot off here. So Felton will get inside the Reed. Got 15 on the shot. The game clock. 65-59, Lindsey Wilson.
Here we'll start the fourth quarter with possession.
Reed, behind the back dribble, gets over to Feltner. Feltner shots up and no good off the side of the rim. Burbridge, rebound, shots up, no good. After 3 quarters of play, Lindsey Wilson leading this one 65-59. You're watching Bears basketball on the UPIKE Sports Network. Welcome back to the University of Pikeville Gymnasium in 3 quarters of play, 65-59. Lindsey Wilson leading this one. Lindsey Wilson, 50% from the field, 41% from deep. They've only missed 1 free throw. The Bears, 42% from the field, 40% from deep, and they're 11-14 from the free throw line. So the Bears will start the fourth quarter with the first possession. Free, get the basketball into Reed. Over to Burbridge, back to Reed. Julia Parker checked in for the Bears. Reed gets over to Parker, zone defense by Blue Raiders. Reed over to Free. Free over to Reed. 14 on the shot clock. Gets by to Haley Free. There should be a soft spot in that zone somewhere. Oh, yeah. Gets into Burbridge. Burbridge. Layup. Shot. Good. They should be on Oldham. That'll be her 4th foul. The basket will count.
Oh, yeah. He going to that short corner. Drew the bottom of the zone to her. Opened it up for Burbridge inside. She was able to deliver the pass. And Burbridge with a chance to complete the 3-point play.
That is Oldham. That'll be her 4th. Burbridge's free throw offside the rim. She's up to 13 points, 11 rebounds on the afternoon for the seniors, 65-61.
If Lindsey Wilson stays in that zone, look for Coach Williams to run that same set because it was wide open for his senior down inside.
Also, Oldham's got 4 fouls. Maybe tried to attack her. She's guarding Burbridge. Jackson being guarded by Parker. Gets all the way to the rim. Oh, yeah. Somebody called for the foul. That'll be her team's first in the 4th period. They'll send Jackson to the free throw line. Jackson on the afternoon, she's 1-1 from the free throw line. Got 7 points and 5 rebounds on the season. Jackson shoots free throw at an 80% clip. And it looked like it on that one as well. 66-61, Lindsey Wilson.
Very efficient on the first one, not so much on the second.
Missed the second one. Oh, yeah, gets another rebound. Free brings the basketball to the floor. 66-61, 9-11 to go here in the 4th period. Lindsey Wilson leading this one. Free, using the OEA to the screen. Gets over to Reed. Reed looking for Burbridge. Got 14 on the shot clock. Parker using the Burbridge screen. Parker rises up, holds the release. 3-pointer, good.
Good screen by Burbridge to create that space. And that was a long 3-point basket.
That's her 2nd of the afternoon. Give her 6, 66-64. The Bears keep on fighting and scrapping. Zone defense. OEA cuts off the baseline by Jackson. Gets over to Turner. Turner brings that zone defense. Parker, nice ball rotation by the Blue Raiders. Jackson, nice rebound up and off the glass. Good, 68-64. Reed's going to push for the Bears.
UPIKE got to secure those defensive rebounds and quit giving Lindsey Wilson these 2nd and 3rd looks.
Reed loses, able to get it back. Got 19 on the shot clock. It's over to Julia Parker. Band defense by the Blue Raiders. Maybe look for Sierra Felton to be checking in pretty soon for the Bears. Burbridge all the way down to Oye. She rises up off the front rim, no good. Nice blocking there by icing for the Blue Raiders. 68-64. Another skill by A.J. Reed, her 40th of the season. Lay up and good. 68-66.
That's A.J. again just seeing the play develop, shooting the gap, and the easy steal and layup for her.
She has 9 on the afternoon. 68-66. The closest the Bears have been in a long time. Zone defense once again for the Bears. Turner bringing on top for the Blue Raiders. Over to Hall. Back to Jordan Stevens in the corner. Back to Sydney Hall. Swings back around to Reagan Turner. Surveying the defense. Got 9 on the shot clock. Sydney Hall inside to Jackson. Nice defense. Oye, a lot of contact. No call. And they may get Oye. Let's see who it is. Going to be nope. Or is this 50? It's going to be a Burbridge. It'll be her second. That'll be the team's second here in the fourth quarter played. Send Jackson back to the free throw line. And Jackson 2 of 3 from the free throw line today. She has 10 points and 8 rebounds on the afternoon. She missed her last free throw. They don't season again. She's 80%. I wouldn't assume she's going to miss many more in the afternoon, Jeff.
No,
69-66. And 70-66. So you have Perry checking back in for the Blue Raiders, and you have Filner checking back in for the Bears, replacing Julia Parker. Nice minutes her from Julia Parker for the Bears.
Yeah, it was a couple three-pointers on the day to draw the Lady Bears closer in this contest.
Free over to Feldner. Over to Reed. Reed taking the free throw line. Stops. Nope. Gets back over to Sierra Feldner. Got 17 on the shot clock. She attacks. A.J. Reed. She's looking. Went into the contact. Unable to get to go. Bree Glover with another rebound for Lindsey Wilson. 70-66. Feldner's back for the Bears. See if the Bears will pick up man-to-man or zone. Looks like man-to-man this time. OEA will be guarding Glover this possession down. Sydney Hall being guarded by Feldner. Gets all the way to the rim. Shots up and good. Sydney Hall, 72-66, the Blue Raiders. Hall's up to 10 on the afternoon.
That's her average. And Lindsey Wilson on the season as a team averaging 74 a game, and they're nearly there with 6.5 minutes left.
Nice steal there by Reagan Turner. Nice left-handed layup. Shots up and good. 74-66. Turner's up to 15.
Very important possession for UPIKE here. Need a bucket, and at some point in time, you've got to start getting stops down here on defense.
And Reed's able to turn this one over, and she has to be taken out. I think she's just gassed right now. Clifton Williams will call a timeout with 6:15 to go here in the fourth period. Lindsey Wilson leading this one, 74-66. You're watching Bears basketball on the UPIKE Sports Network. Welcome back to the University of Pikeville Gymnasium with 6:15 going to fourth period. 74-66, Lindsey Wilson. They'll have possession here at the timeout. Bears open up in a man-to-man defense this trip. Lindsey Wilson up to 5 players and double figures on the afternoon. Turden directing the offense. Got 15 on the shot clock. Gets over to Stevens. Swing over to Sydney Hall. Over to Glover, being guarded by Oye. Stevens. Looking for Hall. Give it to Turner. 5 on the shot clock. Shots up, free throw line. No good off the back of rim. Oh, yeah. Well, sorry, Burbridge said, give me that basketball. Gets over to the Feldner. She's going to push.
It's a great defensive possession.
Shots up, no good. Reed gets a rebound. Gets over to Haley Free. 20 on the shot clock. Free over to A.J. Reed. Puts down a couple of dribbles. Got 10 on the shot clock. Burbridge sets the screen. Feldner. 8 on the shot clock to Reed. Reed, got to do something with the basketball. Got 5 on the shot clock. Reed gets in, gets some contact. Shots up, no good. Burbridge will be a shot clock violation. They're going to wave that one off. I think it's the proper call. Just lost track of the shot clock, Jeff.
Yeah, that's the thing about the shot clock. It's easy to lose track of it because you focus on so many things out there on the floor, and just maybe a second late.
Ison and Oldham will check back in for the Blue Raiders. Bailey Frazier going to check back into the Bears' next dead ball. Turner coming down. Oh, yeah, cut her off. Gets over to Stevens, being guarded by Haley Free. Gets over to Ison, being guarded by Burbage. Over to Oldham. Gets over to Glover. Ison, nice. The deep post, unable to get the shot to go. Burbage says, give me the basketball. They're going to call her for an offensive foul.
There was contact there, but I'm not so sure that Burbage initiated that contact.
That'll be her third. You have Frazier checking back in for Reed. There's a lot of contact in order. Again, I'm not saying she threw the elbow, but the thing, there's a lot of contact before the elbow was thrown there too.
And I think that's what Coach Cliff Williams is saying is, you've got to give her room to clear space. You've got to give her room to create space. Maybe not with the elbow.
And now they're going to the attack. Ison gets the shot up and good. They'll get Oye with another personal foul. It'll be the team's fourth here in the fourth period.
Clock is still running.
Yeah.
About 7 seconds.
Yeah, they're going to stop this
and reset.
Yeah.
It's at least 4:35, 4:37. Very much a 10-second runoff there, but
Oye second. So they're going to say the basket is good. The free throw went ahead and she made the free throw for Ison. And that'll give her up to 5 on the afternoon.
Yeah, Bears find themselves down 11 with 4.5 to go.
So Feltner try to get to the paint. She does off the back of the backboard. No good. Glover with another rebound. Being guarded by Feltner. That's a push. That's no different than what they called on Burbage. And the official says you can't do it as well. So big Glover call on her. That's Glover's second on the afternoon. Second team foul against the Blue Raiders. So 4:16 to go here, Jeff. Down by 11. The offense got to come a lot quicker for the Bears, though.
Got to really push the pace, and you got to get stops on defense. The shot clock comes into your favor
and double dribble caught on Oye. She dropped the basketball. The Bears are just coming unraveled right now. There's a lot. It's just careless turnovers. Stamper checked back in for the Bears, replacing Oye. You got Hall checking back in for Blue Raiders, replacing Stevens. For the last 4 possessions for the Bears, Jeff, just not a lot happening right now.
You can't have empty trips. Turnovers, bad shots, those things come back to haunt you when you're playing the number 13 team in the country, and they're doing that right now for the Lady Bears.
Hall gets to the paint, gets a Glover free throw line jumper off the back rim, no good. And Burbage to another rebound, gets over to Stamper. Stamper over to Feltner. 3:45 to go in the fourth period. Burbage. Jumper's up and good, 77-68. Burbage is up to 15 on the afternoon. 15 points, 13 rebounds for the senior.
Another double-double for her here on senior day.
She averages 15 points and 10 rebounds, and she's got the points and already got the above her rebound average. Hall over to Oldham. Into Turner into Ison. Ison is able to fight off Stamper and lay it up with the left hand good. 79-68 Blue Raiders. Ison, that's her. The stats are not updating. I apologize. Feltner over to Frazier. Frazier rises up from 3, holds the release, down and in, comes back out. Burbage with another rebound, another basket, 79-60. I'm sorry, 79-70.
I'm not for sure how that three-pointer didn't go in for Frazier. Hit every part of the rim before rolling out.
Last 2 trips, Burbage got 4 points and 2 rebounds. The senior does not want to lose on senior day. Frazier with the steal. They may get Oldham. If this is on Oldham, this will be her 5th.
And that was a good call. I mean,
it is on Oldham. It'll be her 5th. It'll be her 5th personal foul. So Jackson. Let's see. I'm trying to see what the. So you have Stevens and Jackson checking back in for the Blue Raiders. Oldham, we disqualified for the 5th foul, and Glover checked back out. That is the third team foul on the Blue Raiders here in the 4th period. So with 2:48 to go, Jeff, 79-70 Blue Raiders.
Need a basket here. If you're Coach Williams and his Lady Bears, do you go to Burbridge or Frazier for the three?
They're going into Burbridge. That gives her 30 straight tips, 3 straight baskets, 79-72. Sometimes you got to force feed the senior.
You do. I don't know why you go any other way. I think when she touches it, you're more effective on offense.
I mean, she's a Player of the Year candidate for a reason. Bears open the comeback in the zone defense here, 79-72, 2:20 to go in the fourth period. Austin working against Free. Kicks over to Turner. Turner back over to Hall. Hall rises up, holds the release. Shot back room, no good. I tell you, Burbridge is taking over right now. 6 points, 3 rebounds in the last 4 trips. Feltner rises up, shots up, good! 74-74. The Bears will not go away, Jeff.
That's Feltner's shot right there. She's made some three-pointers today, but in transition, that 15-foot jump shot has been automatic for her today, and you need to keep getting these stops.
She's up to 21 on the afternoon. Bears up down by 5. Under 2 minutes to go here in the fourth period. Hall working over to Turner. Zone defense by the Bears. Icing gets all the way to the paint. Stanford reaches over, comes over too late though. Jackson gets a rebound and put back. 81-74 Blue Raiders. A minute 38 seconds to go in the fourth period. Feltner working. Surveying the defense. The screen from Stanford. Got to go quicker than this. We're down 7. The minute 30 to go. Frazier, step back 3. Shots up. Good! 81-77. The Bears will not go away.
At halftime, Lindsey Wilson had 12 second chance points, and I know they've got at least 8 here in the second half. So
Frazier up to 16 on the afternoon. 81-77 with a minute 10 to go. Over to Ison.
Got to defend and rebound the basketball right now if you're the Lady Bears.
Sydney Hall in the corner. You can't leave her. Stevens get all the way to the paint. Shots up no good. Maybe on Stamper. It is on Stamper. Her second foul. Glover will check back in for the Blue Raiders. Stevens on the afternoon, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. In on the season, 79%. She has 9 points. Dribbles, spins the basketball, rises up. Free throw good, 82-77.
So now definitely, Coach Cliff Williams telling his ladies to pick up the pace. Let's get into it and go quickly.
Second free throw off the back rim, no good. Burbridge, another rebound, gets to the Feltner, 82-77. Can't have empty trips now. 50 seconds to go in the fourth period. Feltner with a couple dribbles. Gets to the free throw line, got to score quickly. Try to get it in the Burbridge. Over to Frazier. Frazier looking inside the Stamper. 15 on the shot clock. She drives, gets back to Stanford. Stanford's 3, shots up, no good. Air ball, and the basketball will go over. The possession of the Blue Raiders with 37.4 seconds going in the fourth period. 82-77. They triple team Burbridge on that trip, Jeff.
Yeah. She draws a lot of attention. And,
full court press by the Bears, and they're going to foul Stevens. Well, Jeff, I would tell you that you always look for do pregame notes and kind of see who they might want to foul, that type of thing. But it's the free throw shooters for Lindsey Wilson. 69%, 85, 87, 80, 84, 79. So kind of pick your poison there.
Yeah, and we've talked all day long about how efficient they are, and they're very efficient offensively, and that includes the free throw line here. And, when you're playing with a 5-6 point lead in, the last minute of the ball game, that's why you're the 13th ranked team in the country, because you're able to go to the charity stripe and knock down those free throws.
All right, so Steven misses that second one. So it's 83-77 over to Feltner. Gets over to Haley Free, who just checked back in for the Bears. Got to score quickly. Only got 25 on the game clock. About the back rim, no good. Stanford with the rebound. Shots up, no good. Off the back rim. Her up floater's no good. Burbridge try to get the rebound. Sydney Hall comes out away with the rebound. I'm sorry. So with 15.9 seconds going in the fourth period, Lindsey Wilson 83-77. It's going to send Sydney Hall to the free throw line. 1 of 2 on the afternoon. Ice will check in for Perry for the Blue Raiders. Hall 1 of 2, and she comes in the game shooting 85%. She's up to 10 points on the afternoon, like you were talking about, Jeff. That's her season average. So she'll have 2 shots here, puts on a couple dribbles, spins the basketball, shots up and good. 84-77. Hall's up to 11 on the afternoon.
I had the chance to talk to Sydney a couple of weeks ago at a high school basketball game, and she was very complimentary of UPIKE's basketball team and how they felt they were very fortunate to get the win at Lindsey Wilson earlier in the year, and how they were looking forward to this opportunity to come over here and put on a good show. And try to prove that, they were the 13th ranked team in the country for a reason.
So it's 85. We'll leave keep right here. Got this during this timeout. 85-77. Lindsey Wilson lead this one 15.9 seconds to go. And let's give you a quick rundown as far as stats. On the afternoon, Lindsey Wilson is 32 of 64 from the floor, 50%. 5 of 14 from deep, 35%. 14 of 18 from the free throw line, 77%. And guys, that's all their season averages right there. They have 39 rebounds, 9 assists, 7 steals, and they turned the basketball over 3 times. For the Bears, 29 of 65 from the floor, 44%. 8 of 18 from deep, 44%. 11 of 15, 73%. They got 35 rebounds. They got 13 assists on 29 buckets. 8 steals, and they've turned over 15 times. For the Lindsey Wilson Blue Raiders, Turner leads them in scoring with 15. Glover's got 12 rebounds for the Bears. Felton leads them with 21 points, and Burbridge is up to 18 rebounds for the senior. They'll get inside the Burbridge. The ball is knocked away from her. Glover gets her hands out, get over to Feltner. Over to Free. Can't pass Feltner from deep. Shot from the rim, rattles around, no good. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. Bears will retain possession, 85-77 with 4.6 seconds to go. I just don't think there's enough time left, Jeff.
I don't either. Unfortunately, that scoreboard, it runs out of time for you in some of these ball games as Burbridge puts that one in.
So we'll count the basket. It'll be her 19th rebound, and Burbridge will end with 21 points. So quite a senior day for Brianna Burbridge.